is he doing?
This is not how a factory driver works, you understand?
Two options, I get my position back or we fight. This is not fair.
What on earth has gone on?
If Tonio doesn't attack, I will, mate. I could have passed him twice at the happy.
He's got the message. Crypto?
You don't need it.
And the two 𝙤𝙧𝙨𝙬𝙧 fighting, and that's Vern and 𝙤𝙧 going wheel to wheel, and 𝙤𝙧 is getting ahead of Vern. They're still together, and 𝙤𝙧 is in 10th place, Vern in 11th.
And I went for it on the defending, man, we're losing time.
I think someone is trying to me off.
No helping each other out there as teammates.
So much for team orders.
And you hold position for now.
I'm much faster than in front.
And Vern hits the back of 𝙤𝙧, and that allows the Nissan of Buemi to go past both of them.
Why would you hit your teammate in that situation? I mean, the 𝙤𝙧𝙨𝙬𝙧 guys are going to be furious with that. It's just not on.
Okay guys, I'm really holding my breath here, Jeff, just off the
Yeah, I've seen Tonio. Keep your head down.
I'm very sorry I looked up.
All the two Mercedes EQ drivers. Stoffel Vandoorne sends it on Nick de Vries at turn 4 at Nymphéo Park. De Vries was a bit caught out by that, wasn't he? He was like, oh, I'll cover, oh no, I won't. And there goes Bird. No, it's 𝙤𝙧𝙧 slowing.
Yeah.
It's race leader Lucas 𝙤𝙧𝙧 slowing on the way up the hill, and a big spin, and the two Mercedes collide. Vandoorne's in the wall facing backwards. They all had to take evasive action to avoid a slowing Lucas 𝙤𝙧𝙧, and that surely will bring out the safety car with 4 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Vern leads the race. Here's a look at what happened, Dario.
Yeah, absolutely. So what happened? Vandoorne hit manhole cover that was raised on the track, lost control. Not his fault at all. And you see what happened with the two Mercedes. It's Stoffel Vandoorne not at fault there at all. Used a different part of the track. Watch the Mercedes jump. He's already jumped, and round he goes. And Nick de Vries how much damage does Nick de Vries have in that?
Oh, big crash, big crash, big crash.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Couple cars side by side I had to avoid. And I hit the bump, the front went up, and I hit the wall. F***ing hell, we are dead.
Nick, Salvi, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good.
He's shaking his head, and he's absolutely gutted with that Stoffel Vandoorne. What a day it has been for the Mercedes EQ driver, and he is out of the Rome Prix. Oh, there goes the move from 𝙤𝙧𝙧. Wow, that was committed. He's going to lose out to his teammate Vern now. Don't think I've seen an overtaking move made at that corner, and it didn't work out for 𝙤𝙧𝙧.
No, and you cannot go offline through this section. Look how dirty it is. You can see how grey that's the sand, and then you see the marbles. That's like ice. You don't want to go anywhere near that. You see the two black and gold 𝙤𝙧𝙧s still going at it, setting up for a pass.
And there goes Bird. Bird up the inside of Freitz, coming into the chicane. The two 𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙨𝙬𝙧s are going side by side into the chicane. Team orders are done now by the looks of things. Sergio Sette Camera, all side by side through 20. Sette Camera activates attack mode. They're going to make contact. Jean-Eric Vern's heading towards the wall. They both squeeze through. Once again, the rivalry at 𝙤𝙧𝙧 absolutely unmanaged and uncontrolled.
Breathe, boys, breathe. Don't forget the golden rule. Do not hit you. They've already hit their teammate. Just don't take him out of the race at this point.
Hit him, just don't make him retire. That's fine.
Oh, Tonio, what you doing?
Relax, Pascal.
That was not the rule of the race, fighting like that.
He hit me first, but copy, we discuss after.
Stay focused, Tonio.
Yep, always.
Guys, what the f is that? Seriously?
Okay, let's calm down. Focus on driving now. It's solved within the team.
I think we need to discuss internally what happened. When he was on attack mode, I let him by. Because, you know, we're a team and we're trying to not overconsume when we are passing each other, and that we are not on the same attack mode, on the same energy mode. And then I had more energy than him, was coming back. I went on the inside. I thought that obviously he saw me and that he was going to do the same, you know, let me by, but he stayed on the outside, we touched, and then at the last corner on the exit, it just didn't brake, and you know, it just dived into in the inside, and we both crashed. So I don't know. We need to talk internally and see what happened.
In we go.
Pit lane.
Yeah. It's a long stretch for these cars to make the 23 laps, and the leaders are not going to gamble on trying to make another one. They've got 1 or 2% usable energy left. The whole field is likely to come in now.
Yeah, it's all coming. They've got to all come in.
Now, this is an issue when you've got two cars nose to tail. For Mahindra, one car comes in, chances are Rosenqvist will be released before his teammates even got to the pit lane, and Jean-Eric Vergne needs a clean release. He got a penalty, it cost him a good race yesterday, good race result.
Yeah, absolutely, but the good news for him today is he should be, everybody else should be in the pit lane by the time he's leaving. Hopefully there should be no overlap.
Buemi's ready to go. He's closest to the exit. Oh, the Mahindras trip over each other. Exactly what Rosenqvist didn't need, but he's still in front of Buemi. Buemi can't be released across his bows. So somehow, now the penalty. If Jean-Eric Vergne got a penalty for an unsafe release yesterday, then absolutely Rosenqvist must get one. Whether it was his teammate or not, there was almost a pit lane collision.
Bad planning for the Mahindra guys. That shouldn't happen.
Joanna Ruz there. Wonder what he's typing on the laptop. Is that a race control to team message?
Could be. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, completely unsafe. You're right, it's an unsafe release. I hate to do that, but Nick Heidfeld, and then it's sort of that backing up, and they're getting in each other's way.
Well, and that Heidfeld almost ended up in another team's tent.
See it right here, look at that. I mean, that's just silly.
Missed it entirely.
Yeah, really bad planning, really bad. And Nick Heidfeld could have done something a lot worse, and that was him sort of getting out of the way, realising it was his teammate, and not causing a collision in pit lane.
When you a 0 to hero drive from Nick Heidfeld and a chance of a double race weekend win, I think have both gone away there with that. Penalty has been awarded to Felix Rosenqvist, a 10-second penalty. A half a lap to go for Felix Rosenqvist. He's got enough energy to get to the line, but a 10-second penalty weighing him down, and that means although he will be first at the checker, it is Sebastian Buemi who's in second place who will get the points.
Yeah, I have to look more what happened there in the pit stop. I felt like it was a bit of an awkward situation because the rule is that if you block someone, you get a penalty, but I didn't really block Nick, I think, and then he sort of stopped, and it was a bit, you know, I think it was just something that happened, but you cannot really blame anyone. But anyways.
"28 minutes, plus 1 lap to go, and it is the Jaguar of Mitch Evans that is leading, but right behind him is the Envision of Sam Bird. Then a little bit of a gap back to Buemi in 3rd place. Then it is the other Envision car of Robin Freitz. Then it is Nick de Vries. Then it's the 2 ds Cheetahs of Jean-Eric Vergne and Antonio Felix da Costa.
Ambitionné should pass.
Yes, it's a plan to swap now.
We will swap position next lap. We'll swap position next lap.
Okay, which corner being clear?
Which corner, Jeff?
This one.
Now we do it now. We do it now.
Try not to be too far for the slipstream. Take attack with Tonio. Take attack with Tonio this lap.
Attack with Jeff this lap. Attack with Jeff this lap.
Copy.
It is now da Costa ahead of Vergne.
And again, there was some swapping of positions. Da Costa let Vergne through in the last race and then felt he was getting held up by the teammates, so maybe they're repaying the favour. The teammates don't normally work as a team, they just try not to crash into each other, which is the team really doesn't like very much.
But here's the fight for 3rd. Antonio Felix da Costa in the DS Cheetah, right up behind Sebastian Buemi in the Nissan.
The only car better in energy than you is Tonio.
The energy by how much is it?
0.8 kilowatt.
What did they get that from? It's impossible. I must have a wrong setting or something like this.
Was really close behind you when he was in the slipstream, and he gained 0.7.
Can I pass Tonio in the next straight?
Is what we are looking for, yes. Yes, it's okay.
Okay, so Vergne has asked permission to pass da Costa on the next straight. The team have said yes.
Okay, you can take attack this lap and swap position with Jeff turn 1 next lap.
Why? Is he better on energy?
To give him back position, then you can race.
Tonio takes the attack now and we'll let you pass turn 1.
Sure he will. Drivers have long memories.
Tonio say turn 1. Tonio say turn 1.
Okay.
They have dropped a long way back from Buemi though.
That was really badly orchestrated, I think, from the 𝙤𝙧𝙨𝙬𝙧 team. They could have orchestrated that so much better, but much less time.
Okay, it's so stupid. We lost so much time with this. I mean, I listened to you guys, but we were wrong. And he knew it. He knew it, and I lost so much time. Stupid.
I'm so much quicker than him. He just made a big mistake.
Attack mode off for Jev and Buemi.
I mean, okay.
And here comes 𝙤𝙧 to the inside, coming into turn 9. But they're just losing more and more time.
Look where Buemi's gone. Buemi must be laughing, looking in the mirror.
You tell me you let me by, make me lose so much time so I cannot pass Buemi. I remember this. Next time you want to play.
Stay focused, stay focused. Anyway, he had 3% more energy for the moment, his pace is good.
Yeah, but I don't care, that's my game.
𝙤𝙧's gone right around the outside, sailed it around the outside. 𝙤𝙧 is having a great race, but you've got to say, the 𝙤𝙧𝙨𝙬 guys have not helped him with the strategy. The pace is there by him and the car, but they've got to do a better job.
If he doesn't get second place here, they could have done.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's
Bird's off yet. Got
on
white.
the marbles, in the wall. Mitch Evans wins in Mexico City. Second across the line for 𝙤𝙧. Third is Buemi. 𝙤𝙧's done well. It feels like it's sort of hidden some issues a little bit.
They need to
the
have
fact that they ended up in second place, because they could have been fourth.
Yeah, they could do a better job. 𝙤𝙧𝙨𝙬, a team full of great people. They could do a better job in their strategy than that. Absolutely.
All 5 lights are on, and we're green in Paris. It's a good start from di Grassi.
Terrible start from Sam Bird.
A fantastic start as well from Nico Prost. He dives up the inside, and here comes di Grassi, surely to take the lead of the race into the right-hander of turn 1, and Verne just about getting it stopped. This was the view on board with Jean-Eric Verne. Whoa, goodness me, that is bold stuff round the outside of 2. And Sam Bird now is trying to get past Jean-Eric Verne already. If you're managing this DS Virgin team, are you going to let them fight it out? And here we go, Verne and Bird going side by side, and one of the next EV cars getting involved because the 2 Renaults are right together as well. We're on board with Bird, looking to the outside of Verne, but he needs to watch his mirrors too, because those Renaults are coming.
Jeb has been told that you have more energy than him, so he might be expecting you. Go flat, go flat.
Oh, here's the move.
Oh, on the inside goes Bird, and the 2 DS Virgin guys hit each other, and Verne holds on the inside, and that has allowed Sebastian Buemi to join the party.
Tell him to get out of the way! What the hell was he doing?
Whoa, lifting up the bodywork there on the side pod of Jean-Eric Verne. In comes Verne, sideways, and then in comes Bird. Goodness me, this is going to be a race in the pit stops now. And now here come the Virgin guys. Who's in front? It is...
Still Jean-Eric.
Still Jean-Eric Verne, and then Buemi and Prost come out.
Was that close enough for
close.
If you're Jean-Eric Verne, do you use your fan boost?
Oh, you don't lock up into turn 1.
Sam has 0.04 more than you.
Buemi just took 3/10 out in the first sector there.
And look at Buemi joining the fight now.
The Jaws music, isn't it? Here he comes. And now Sam, the pressure's on Sam. He's like, I've got to get past my teammate. I've got to go.
Yep, and he's using his fan boost now. Sebastian Buemi, Sam Bird, will he have to defend coming into 8? No, Buemi's not quite close enough, despite using the fan boost.
So it's going to be it'll be a move that's got a low percentage chance of coming off, shall we say.
But he's got a very good exit there. Bird went a little defensive into 7. Can Buemi find the room? He looks to the inside line. There's not enough room there. And Buemi darts back. That was the kind of move. As Verne locks up, does he get it stopped?
Yep,
yes, he does.
Again, that was a kind of a late move by Sam.
On board again with Buemi. Oh, it's a late one up the inside into 1.
If he's just half a car width closer, that move's happening. But he's getting antsy now, isn't he?
Bird will know what's coming though. He'll move his car to the inside line, and Buemi can't quite do it. There's just not quite enough room. He throws it into 14.
Great run off of 14.
This is the battle over 3rd place. Bird in front has got Good straight line speed though. Buemi can't get close enough, and Bird covers the inside line. Super late on the brakes, locks up, goes straight on. Through goes Buemi. Bird very cunningly spins it back around and gets going. 10 out of 10 for that move from Bird, but Buemi is through. The Parisian though is on the podium, and now it's the trophy for Jean-Eric Vergne.
Sam was putting you under pressure at times, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was putting good pressure, but you know, that's racing, that's motorsport, and it's you know, it's a nice thing. So I enjoyed the fight with him.
Jean-Eric Vergne is hitting a Mercedes.
You see the two 𝙤𝙧 cheaters running nose to tail.
Okay, tell Tonio we breathe a little bit and we come back with save energy.
Tonio has a touch better than you, 0.1.
Okay, so I let Jeff go in turn one. Turn one.
Copy.
𝙤𝙧 now on Jean-Eric Vergne, coming up into turn 9, and not getting through this time around, even though 𝙤𝙧's in attack mode and Vergne is not, but now they are both out.
It's the first and the last time I let Jeff pass.
Does he still have the attack?
Now finished.
Smoke!
Oh, one of the... Is it Vergne?
It's
yeah,
Vergne. That front left bodywork that has been plaguing him all race after he picked up the damage earlier on.
I have a problem with my tire.
Let pass Tonio, and we will have probably to go for a nose change.
Jeff has a problem.
Oh, but what's going to happen here for...
He's got to pit Jack with that amount of smoke.
Oh, he's in the wall. He can't turn the wheel enough, I don't think. And there goes... Oh, and he's held up 𝙤𝙧, I think.
Block your teammate.
Unintentionally, but I don't know.
Or is he coming in? But he's not coming in.
Man, Jeff, this is not how a factory driver works, you understand? His car is smoking like he's not moving out of the way.
We're on it.
No, you're not! He's closing the door! F***ing idiot.
Okay, Antonio, stay calm. It's gonna be okay.
We can win this race!
This is doing nothing for inter-team relations at 𝙤𝙧 right now.
He's just hoping he can hold on to third until that falls off, isn't he? I think you're right. I think he tried to knock the front left off. That's why he drove into the wall.
The tire's as well.
Jeff, you have to box. We receive a warning, you have to box.
I mean, you'll be pitting.
He's trying to
the
get
tire's flat though.
He's trying to get it off.
He knows the tire's flat because his steering's all off to one side of the tire's flat.
I'm not 100% sure.
And it goes finally right in the middle of the track.
So race direction wants you to pit.
But it's off now.
That's DNF, Jeff. It will be a DNF.
A wave to the crowd for Jean-Eric Vergne, the crowd giving him a big cheer. This is the battle for second place. Mitch Evans ahead of Antonio Felix 𝙤𝙧. There's the lift and coast from Evans,
Round
and 𝙤𝙧 goes for it.
Here he comes.
Oh, that's late,
for the
and
lead.
they hit each other. 𝙤𝙧 forces his way past. Now that is robust. Stewards will have a look at that one. Here we go into turn 9. 𝙤𝙧 is going to be so close to zero. I think he's in big trouble on every front here, 𝙤𝙧. He goes defensive. Günther goes to the outside at turn 9, and he's done it. The BMW of Max Günther gets into the lead.
Yes, come on!
Fantastic, Antonio. Well done. Very well done.
Yeah, I cannot say the same from your side, unfortunately, this time, mate.
We
should have won this easy.
Yeah, we had some issue on our side.
Doing?
We have some issue on our side.
We always have some issue. Okay, we speak later. Congrats, guys. P2.
Out goes Daniel Abt, comfortably still in the lead. Out goes Lucas di Grassi in second.
We fight?
No risk.
That's not an answer.
Nose to tail for the lead of the race between the two Audis. How has Lucas di Grassi closed in on Daniel Abt? But they are now side by side coming down, and di Grassi tries to squeeze his teammate. That is rude stuff from Lucas di Grassi.
Come on. I mean, really, I understand. I mean, di Grassi's ahead in the championship, but don't cut in front. If your teammate locks up, he's going to take you out of the game. Have some respect for the other drivers on the track, especially your teammate.
What is this?
Daniel, stand by. We are on it.
That's not fair, guys. That's not fair. Guys, two options. I get my position back or we fight. This is not fair.
Code 100. Code 100.
That is one very angry German in the second Audi.
Oh, he's lunging for it from miles back, Daniel Abt. Di Grassi covers it.
You said before we don't swap.
Lucas was told no risk.
That was risky. Hell.
How many laps at the end?
We have 18 laps to the end. 18 laps to the end. Code 100.
Energy saved 1, Daniel. Energy saved 1. We pull the gap to the rear.
You're gonna kill the whole spirit. The whole spirit.
But here comes Lucas 𝙭 down into the left-hander of Red Hook for the final time. The checkered flag falls. 𝙭 wins an Audi 1-2 in New York.
Yes, mega right, mega right. Well done.
Woo! Wow! Woohoo! We did it!
There was a bit of what was going on with you, between you and your teammate. What does Code 100 mean?
For me, Code 100 is something to do with energy management. Of course, we try to score as much points as possible. Fight fair.
How was that? It looked like an incredible race from you, but you don't look too happy.
I'm happy for Audi.
Anything more to say?
No.
Well, there we are.
And look how Lotterer has caught up to Jev. And they've got the same amount of usable energy.
They're going side by side. Lotterer's going side by side with 𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙪. What's going on here?
Remember the golden rule, do not take your teammate out.
Those gold and black, the cheaters, hoping that they do stick to the golden rule. You can see Vern looking in his mirrors, but Lotterer's come in as the rookie. Vern, very much the sort of #1 driver.
This is a place to make an overtaking maneuver if he can. Looks like he lifted a little bit.
Vern's defending.
You would, wouldn't you?
Lotterer's attacking. Andre Lotterer trying to go around the outside of turn 3, and the two 𝙤𝙧 cars almost collide. They just survive, but the heartbeats inside the 𝙤𝙧 camp are going to be going through the roof, and Mark Preston is looking around, shaking his head. And that didn't look like it was approved of.
No, that was not, and that was not a sort of, this is good fun, that was a stop them doing.
So apparently we're being told that 𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙪 is complaining that they can't talk to him because the radio isn't working.
I would expect Lotterer to come out with that one.
Oh,
he's
no!
hit him!
The two 𝙤𝙧s hit each other, and Vern, does he make it round the corner? Yes! But here comes 𝙤𝙧 trying to get up the inside. Lotterer has gone into the back of his teammate, and 𝙤𝙧𝙧 now is going side by side with 𝙤𝙧 over third place. Vern is trying to get involved in the fight as well. What are they doing?
All right, deep breath here, guys. The one that gets through this unscathed could end up winning the race. You don't do that to your teammate. Not if you want to keep your job. Now Lotterer's got to go defensive on 𝙤𝙧. Felix Rosenqvist is looking for a gap.
What the was that? The guys? I mean, seriously, what the was this? Are you waking up in this team or what? Do you want to secure a 1-2 or you want us to crush? Hey, Pascal, seriously, what the is going on? 7, 2, 3, please, can somebody answer me?
Well, I've just texted the team, and the team have confirmed that the radios aren't working.
Neither are not.
If only they could text the drivers. We're on the penultimate lap of the race. Lotterer's back. He's still trying to get past 𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙧.
𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙧's going to be thinking, man, oh, that was close. 𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙧 braked very early, caught Lotterer by surprise.
𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙧 heads towards the final corner, and for the second time wins in ABB FIA Formula E. He wins in Chile, and the first ever 1-2 in Formula E history.
Ah, baby, that's historical. First 1-2 in Formula E history. Yes!
You guys are teammates, but you didn't hold back, did you? Actually, Andre, I think we should probably talk with you first.
Yeah, I mean, it's racing in the end. We're mates, and I had a lot of pace in the car, and I think maybe he had some radio issues with his strategy. So yeah, I'm still learning. You know, not so easy to overtake, and especially Jeff, he knows exactly how to defend. So, but it's a good beginning, and I'm so happy to be up here, and also great for the team. And actually, I think we're the first team to do a 1-2. So life is good, you know, living the life, buddies, podiums, it's great.
These are the two BMW Andretti guys out in first and second place.
Oh, Sims going for the lead.
Up the inside goes Sims, and 𝙤𝙧's locked up!
What are you doing?
They hit each other, 𝙤𝙧's in the wall, and the lead is gone! What on earth has gone on? Roger Griffiths cannot believe what he's seeing. The team principal and the Mahindra team are in the lead of the race.
What? The first rule, do not take your teammate out.
Mad! Mad! DaCosta's out!
Come on.
Mad! So who went... So what? So
Sims went to the outside,
yeah,
and sort of locked everything up, and they touched. Let's have. We'll get to see a replay, but
yeah.
Come on, guys.
So Sims goes to the outside. DaCosta's on the inside. Sims has a big locker.
They both
DaCosta locks up as well.
But why is Sims going to the?
So the collision is not. They both locked it up coming into turn one. They both locked it up. Safety car deployed.
Oh.
And that is going to tighten things up
But
as well.
Jerome D'Ambrosio still has attack mode left. There says it all.
Do a lot of cars.
Yeah.
Get ready for a parade in the attack mode acquisition.
Frames of Bird though.
Yeah.
Don't. That's shocking.
Championship lead evaporated.
You just don't do that.
It's well, tears of joy for DaCosta on the podium after winning in 𝙤𝙢𝙧𝙨.
If you're
no tears yet, but there is going to be some feelings, that's for sure.
I tell you what, those boys will either be in Munich or Indianapolis next week for a discussion with their bosses.
I dare you to speak to Roger Griffiths on the radio now.
Yeah.
Double dare.